All right, Chamath, we don't have that much time left. Let's talk rocket ships. First, Bitcoin. That falls into that category because that's what that is. 39,000. Where's it going?
I mean, can you play the clip in 2012 and 13 when it was at 200 and everybody was laughing at me on CNBC every time I would talk about Bitcoin? Where is it going? It's probably going to 100, then 150, then 200,000. In what period? I don't know. 5 years, 10 years, but it's going there. And the reason is because every time you see all of this stuff happening, it just reminds you that, wow, our leaders are not as trustworthy and reliable as they used to be. And so just in case, we really do need to have some kind of, insurance we can keep under our pillow that gives us some access to an uncorrelated hedge. And it's going to eventually transition to something much more important. But for right now, you're just getting all these data points that prove this thing. It's just the fabric of society is frayed. And until we figure out how to make it better, it's time to just have a little schmuck insurance on the side. And everybody's running in. It's just an incredible thing. I could never have imagined it.
Good to be a schmuck, I guess, if you got in early and it goes to where you think it's going to go. The other rocket I want to talk to you about, and I know people are interested in this, Virgin Galactic. The company, maybe it was your first SPAC deal. I think it was. You sold a fair amount of that, 38% or so, 40% around there. Why?
No, it was less than that. I sold a portion, 3.8 million shares of just the PIPE, my overall holdings. And it was literally just to make sure that I had the right liquidity to do all the things that I planned to do in 2021. But I really believe in that business. It's an incredible team. It's an incredible product. I think the way that they're thinking about it, our CEO, Michael Colglazer, is just so impressive. One of the top executives from Disney that we were able to lure over. The team he's building is amazing. I'm really, really excited about that business, and I'm just really proud to be around him.
I ask you because some people took that sale as maybe a lack of going to go. I'm sure you understand that.
Yeah, I mean, look, at the end of the day, if and when, I think it's probably more when than if, I have 10 times the capital that I do now, I'll be able to manage my liquidity in a different way. But, at the end of the day, I'm trying to move a lot of balls forward. I'm making multiple billions of dollars of investments this year into climate change. I'm going to try something really disruptive in student loans. And all of that takes money. And so, I just have to be able to manage everything in my infrastructure to make sure that I can do all of these things. And that's what it was.
You tell us about your next big thing when you're ready. It's good having you as always. You be well. Happy New Year. We'll see you soon.
So welcome everyone. Welcome to another presentation of our INB, our International Network Business. So before we start, I would like to make just a small warning and income disclaimer. We don't believe in get-rich-quick programs. We believe in hard work, adding value and helping others. So this is also what our programs are designed for. We make no claims or guarantees that you will make money from our ideas, information, programs, or strategies. We don't know you. The results in your life and your earnings are your responsibility. We are here to help you move forward with the best strategies we can share with you. However, nothing in this presentation, website, or email is a promise or guarantee of our future earnings. The financial figures listed here or on one of our other pages or emails estimates our projections and simply based on past results and should not be interpreted as accurate or promising. All figures are from illustrative purposes only. If you have any questions, ask us. We are here to help. So what is INB? International Network Business is a platform that connects people to a better lifestyle with more time and financial freedom. By creating real connections, people have access to better business opportunities. Ambition drives progress. Start an activity on May the 5th of 2020. International Network Business is part of the Visionary Holding Group, which represents an ecosystem of multiple companies. So before we go forward, let's visualize just a short video about our holding.
Visionaria was born with the sole purpose of making tomorrow a little better than yesterday. We don't want to change the world for now, because first we need to understand it a little better. And to perceive the world in which we live, whether during economic prosperity or crisis, is to think further, beyond our gaze and perception, to feel the pulse of the difficult and unpredictable financial and technological market. We operate on a global scale in various fields of activity. We are committed to respecting all market and business etiquette rules, and when the markets close, we always have time to give back to society. We invest and repay. We believe and contribute. It doesn't matter where we are, it only matters where we're going. And since our foundation, we have traveled to the 5 continents with the same determination and capacity for disruption in fields such as security, protection, cryptocurrency, incubation, acceleration, restaurants. Our team is extremely competent, graduated in the world with a sixth sense that thinks and executes at 360 degrees, marketing experts with notions of venture capital, programmers who make presentations, designers who make After Effects and help in the operational part of the day-by-day. In short, we all know how to help in any area, anytime. At Visionaria, we want every partner, customer, and investor to feel at home, with their eyes on the world and with an ear for tomorrow. We also make sure that your hand is ready for the next one. Visionaria, obsessed with success.
So after we visualize this video, so our holding does have menus, services, and multiple companies. As you can see here, we are in the financial markets, the market research, technological platforms, crypto investments, online gaming, convenience services, network management, business hub, physical restaurants, and a foundation dedicated to social and environmental causes. So undeniable facts. So this is the reality. We also know that the sector that has created the most millionaires in the last 10 years is the cryptocurrencies. As you all may know, the Bitcoin has recovered in the value from the few US dollar cents, and it's a very beginning has now reached historical highs of over than 44,000. The ATH reached more than or pretty close to 50,000 Ks. So also Amzcoin, which is the basic of the business, is an opportunity to revive the take advantage of this new momentum in the cryptocurrencies. This is definitely your opportunity to invest in the cryptocurrencies. And what is it and why Amzcoin? Amzcoin is the visionary universal cryptocurrency that was created in 2019, and it's backed by the Eosio technology. So the EOS technology, as we all know very well, so the EOS technology does have its very, very quick and very low tax fees. The meaning of acronym Amzcoin is amazing coin or amazing or incredible coin. Amzcoin is listed on several exchanges such as Columbus Pro, that's also belonging to our holding, the DeFi Box, Alcor, Nudex, and Dice.one. The total amount of AMZ coins created is 240 million, 90% of which will be burned through various solutions, leaving only 24 million available, generating scarcity and valorization. So this is very, very important. The project consists of 109 blocks. Basically, the first block is made up to 263 days, which were emitting 100,000 Amzcoin daily were distributed. Basically, this finished in the May 13 of 2020. And the second block of 50 days each, creating 50,000 Amzcoin, they are distributed. So this block, the second block, it started in February the 1st of 2021, and will start the third block on March 23 of 2021. And basically, every 50 days, we'll have an halving here on the INB. And thereafter, from block to block, there is a reduction of 6.24% in the distribution, which is this is the moment, this is the opportunity to enter in the crypto world and gain from the decision. So as you can see, this will be durable until the last block basically will end in 15th of November of 2035. So as you can see here, the mining of the coin will be reducing every 50 days with a reduction of 6.24%, which will also create scarcity of the coin, and the price will grow up. And what does ENB sell? Right now, ENB sells access to the crypto world. From now, at ENB, anyone can be a customer or start as like everyone as a distributor by acquiring a product consisting of a distribution pool of AMZ coin. These pool access contracts are acquired where AMZ coins are received according to the active slots during 3 possible periods of time. So we're talking about 400 days, 1200 days, or 3600 days. And what are AMZ coin slots? Basically, ENB units is a ENB unit, as you can measure, that allows to distribute AMZ coins daily in a direct proportionality with the own amount. This is the way to access to the cryptocurrency that offers the enormous potential for appreciation of international markets. As you can see here, imagine that you acquire a contract that you have 1 slot, and this daily distribution, you'll receive less coins than a person that may acquire a contract with 3 slots. So with this, also will create usability, limited emission, possibility of burning, which promotes scarcity and scalability. The more slots you have, obviously, the more AMZ coins you are likely to receive daily. So basically, you are here the graphic with the pool access contracts, the duration and the slots. So let's imagine that here on if you buy a contract of 400 days, if you invest at least $10, obviously you'll receive less slots, and more the investment, obviously you'll get much more slots with it. You have the 400 days, 1200 days, and 3600 days. Right here, you have the pool access contracts, the duration, and once again, the slots. Let's see here, the minimum one, the $10, you are available for a period of 400 days to receive 1 slot, $55, same time, 400 days, 2.5, $50, 400, 5 slots. But as you can see here, if you start with $300, you are not only available to be inside this pool for 100 days, for 400 days with 30 slots, but you also be inserted in, you may choose if you want to be in 400, 1200, or 3600 days. Obviously, in terms of slots, you will see quite a reduction here for 50%, but you will be more time inserted in terms of duration of the slots. You will be more time receiving AMZ coins. As you can see, 300, 600, 900, and you have 48,000. That's the maximum contract that you may acquire. And obviously, this is massive, the quantity of slots that you will receive here. And with this this halving that we are doing in ENB, obviously, it's a good opportunity also to the coin to increase the value of it. And how does the innovative concept work? So this is amazing. This is the ecosystem that we have behind the AMZ coin. If you imagine that you have here your Bitcoin wallet, what you may do, you go to your wallet and you may buy a contract. You decide the minimum one you already know, it's $10, the maximum one is $48,000. And what happened? You receive daily AMZ, okay? And with this AMZ that you receive daily, what you can do, you may make a whole of it, or you can go to the markets that I've told you before, Colobus Pro, UDEX, Nalcor, DefiBox, Dice.one, and you may sell or buy even more if you wish, and you receive it right on your wallet. Or, and this is amazing, or you may exchange it, 5 AMZ coins, for 1 cool coin. And what is this cool coin? So basically, this cool coin, it's a coin that will give you dividends of 40% of the Colobus exchange turnover. So 40% of the taxes that will be charged here on the Colobus Pro exchange, the exchange that belongs to the Visionary Holding, and all the 40% of the taxes that, as obviously as many cool coins that you have on your side, you'll receive those dividends paid in Bitcoin directly to your, will be on your dashboard. What you can do with it? Or you keep your Bitcoins, or if you wish, you may buy more contracts. You also do have another possibility that exchange the MZ coins the quantity as you wish. The minimum one, it's one MZ coin for one WPTB. And how does it work? So this WPTB will give you dividends of a world pool for 30 days. Okay, the pool coin is for your lifetime unless you sold them, and your WPTB will be only for durable for 30 days and give you access to this world pool that will accumulate 20% of all the packs sold worldwide. This can be quite interesting. So as you all know, as many WPTBs, obviously it will be bigger the quantity of the percentage that you have inside this pool. Obviously also be the quantity of BTC that you will receive directly on your Bitcoin wallet. So this is a marvelous, and this is a definitely an innovative concept that's ecosystem that's behind of our MZ coin. This is quite amazing, isn't it? So in short, being part of a project of the size of ENB guarantees you access to a professional career and financial fulfillment. Joining this business allows you to establish a parallel professional activity, obtaining a double of monthly income. So you may have your normal work on your normal lifetime, and you may have here a second way, like a second job, let's put it this way, and you can make a lot of money with it. Access various business opportunities, prospective gains, commissions up to 10 levels, and obviously obtain some Bitcoin dividends, obtain MZ coin, which is the opportunity of the cryptocurrencies that have a big potential to increase the value of it and belong to the INB professional contacts and a career plan. So let's talk about it a little bit. In terms of plans, we have here a compensation one, which is divided in 7 different ways. Let's talk about it. We have here the quick start unilevel, WPTB, WPTA, mega pool, cash box, and career plan. Let's start with the first one, quick start. What is a quick start? You mentioned you don't have the big possibility to invest right now. It doesn't matter. If you invite 4 persons to come inside this project, VNB, imagine this 10 persons, 3 buys a pack of $50, okay? And 1 buys one of $10. You will win, okay? And we'll start is the minute you register yourself, we'll start a counter. Basically, a counter is activated for 15 days. So in 15 days, you receive a contract of $10. And once again, if you have 4 people invited directly who purchase any one of these contracts available, during those 15 days, you get an extra contract that will be equal to the lowest value contracts purchased by those 4 people. If you maintain these requirements, the counter is renewed for another 15 days and for another 15 days successively, okay? So let's go to the second point, unilevel. Our level is made like for 10 levels. At the first level of unilevel, you earn from 5 to 10% depending on the contract that you have active. From the level 2 to the level 10, you will earn 2%. So the rules for the first level are how the groups work. Basically, the group 1, if you invite someone and the contracts are from the 10 USD to 100, 5% of membership. Second group, contracts between 300 USD and 900 USD, 7% of the membership. But if you'd like to have 10%, the contracts need to be equal or greater than 1,200 USD, 1,200 USD dollars, okay? But there is also another way to reach these gains, which is you need to have 7 active direct affiliates on the first level and earn 7%. But if you do have 10 active directs, you may earn 10%, okay? For example, let's do a small example here. Depending on the value of each client's contracts, the commissions will be accessing the available balance, which you can redeem in the cash vault, BTC and MZ that you can only use to propose new contracts. This is very simple. So the commission that you receive, it will always depend on the contract that you also have, okay? So let's start to the WPTB. What is the WPTB? So the WPTB allows you to stay in the pool for 30 days. The more you have, the greater the chances of receiving cryptocurrencies. So a WPTB will give you also access for all the packs sold worldwide of 20% of the company's turnover for those 30 days. The purchase will be the value of 100 USD. And how is it made the payment? Very simple. 50%, 50 USD paid in BTC and another 50 USD paid in AMZ coins. So the benefits are that the direct commissions, 25% in BTC, 12.5, and 25% AMZ you will receive directly, and the access to the 30% of the INB turnover of that period of 30 days. With the purchase of a WPTB, $10 of BTC and $10 of AMZ coin will go directly to this amazing mega pool of 3 for 10 that we'll speak a little later on, okay? So this is it, the amazing metrics that we have here, this mega pool 3 for 10. The financial amounts come from the part of the WPTB and WPTA acquisitions. So each time a WPTB or a WPTA is bought, a new position is created in this pool and lasts for 30 days. Each position creates from the purchase of one WPTB, earns 1 USD in AMZ and 1 USD in BTC on each of the 10 levels. Each position created from the purchase of a WPTA, we'll speak about it, earns 2 USD in AMZ or in BTC on each of the 10 levels. So basically, if you acquire this right here, it doesn't mean that the first one to enter will be the first one to be on the top. It doesn't matter who comes in first, or if this is not your basically your wire. It isn't directly here. You can go enter here, and with one WPTB, WPTA, you will earn 6 of it. Another 9 person enter after you. So, and also in WPTA, you have earnings of some pool of 20 USD. So this goes from top to the bottom, to the left, to the right. So we're talking about worldwide. This can be massive. This can be a huge income that you may receive right over here. So the first one, don't forget, the first ones to enter will be the first ones to be on the top. Top to the bottom, left to the right. This matrix over here can reach you tons of value that you will be increased on your dashboard. Okay, this is very, very good, a good opportunity to you make much more money over here with the INB. Okay, so let's talk about now the Whirlpool token AMZ coin, WPTA. So this is WPTA will give you access of the pool holding of 10% of the distribution of a daily AMZ coin. So this, let's imagine that it's giving you 50,000 AMZ coin per day. So we're talking about 5,000 AMZ coin that will be with the WPTA. With the purchase of one in WPTA, it does have a value of 29.90 cents of USD, and your full payment will be your in BTC, Bitcoin, or AMZ coin. What will give you the WPTA? So the benefits are that the access to the pool of 10% of the coins distributed per day for the period of only 30 days. So let's imagine that you have the emission of 50,000 AMZ per day. We're talking about 5,000 AMZ coin that you may earn, okay? And a direct commission, everyone from your wire, from your downlines, it does enter here with the WPTA, you will immediately win a direct commission of 25%. We're talking about $7.5 USD, okay? So with the purchase of a WPTA, you also will gain a position in this marvelous mega pool 3 for 10 worth in you 20 USD dollars. This mega pool that we've talked to right over here, this massive, this amazing metrics that we have over here, okay? So let's talk about now this bonus that the INB created to give a bonus to the members of the INB. Let's imagine one thing. Imagine a box which does receive 1% of the value of all the contracts sold. Every time that a box has 50 USD inside of it, the contents are randomly distributed among the customers. However, as an active contract qualifies you, and also you can win. So all the contracts sold, 1% goes inside to this cash box. Once this fulfill the 50 USD, 4 persons will be selected randomly, okay, to win a pack, okay? So This may happen in per day, per hour, or by minute. So randomly all over the world, 4 persons are selected. Every time this does this cash box, which 50 USD dollars, will choose 4 persons. So obviously, more WPTB, more WPTA, more packs, more content that you have will enter directly to this cash box. So in the career plan, it all starts with you. So if you acquire INB contract, you will become like all the other persons. You become a distributor, like a distributor, okay? So basically the career plans are distributed in 7 levels. At INB, we have created a way of professional fulfillment. We want to make your first step the one that can change your career. So after as a distributor, you may become a supervisor until you became a president. So let's talk about all the positions until we reach the president. If you build in the first 3 levels, in the downlining level, if you reach 500 USD and you earn commissions until the 5th level instead of only 3 levels, and you become a supervisor. These are the requirements. But if you want to become a coordinator, and this is the position where all the things start to more income and where the doors open to a different world. So to become a coordinator, basically you need to have 3 managers in the downline from the level of the 7th level. You need to fulfill in all your downline 30,000 USD build 7th level, but your earnings will be plus 1% until the infinity, or until you find another coordinator in your downline. If you don't find another coordinator, it doesn't matter if it's the level 70, 80, 90, it doesn't matter. Until you find another coordinator, you always win 1% of your downline, okay? Also will give you access to 1% of the global INB turnover. So all the contracts sold worldwide, you will win more 1%. So you'll earn commissions up to the level 10 instead of only 7th level. How do you become a director? 3 coordinators. So you need to have 3 last positions as a coordinator. You need to bill on your downline 100,000 USD, okay? And your earnings, instead of the 1% until you find another director, I'm sorry, you will earn 1.5% until the infinity, okay? Instead of 1% of the last position of the INB turnover, instead of those 1%, you'll win 1.5. Next position, governor. How do you become a governor? You need to have 3 directors. You need to build on your downline up to the level 10, 500,000 USD, 2% until you find another governor, and 2% of the global INB turnover. Vice president, you need to have 3 governors, 3 million USD turnover to the infinity, 3% until you find another vice president on your downline, and 2% of the global INB turnover. Last position, Mr. President, how do you become? You need to have 3 vice presidents, 10 million USD build to the infinity. The gains of 5%, this is amazing. 5% behind the 10th level until you find another president in the downline. And best of all, 5% of the global INB turnover. This is amazing. This is massive. So in the INB, we are not only concerned about its customers and obviously departments and the money that we have the possibility to do here, but the social responsibility is also this prominent place. And 5% of the turnover is destined to the DDS, also a company inside the holding of the Vision area. And what does it do with this 5%? The donation distribution share are 4 pillars of the activity. So we are very concerned with the environmental impact, the animal life, childhood impact, and health and nutrition. So 5% of all the contracts sold worldwide will go directly to the DDS as a way to put more smiles on the faces of the child and more love with the animals and better health, nutrition, and obviously very, very concerned with the environmental impact, okay? So briefly, from knowledge to action. On this journey, we got to know these very important concepts. As a solid knowledge is the basics of everything. When you know enough, you can make the right decisions. And this is your opportunity. ENB and the universe here, it's the grow up and its mission, vision, and values. The profile of these who are able to take advantages of this opportunity, the business that ENB provides and how they work, the products it commercializes, the potential and the characteristics. 7 ways of earning with the compensation plan and the professionalization with the career plans. So basically, we have reached to the end, but this is just the beginning because surely you have already started to realize that this is a strategy to change your life. Register here and choose your contract. We've done our part, now it's your turn. Now that you have all the information, it's on your hands. We showed all, we were very, how can I say to you, we were open arms. We showed you everything, how do they work, what is our compensation plans, what is the possibility that you have. We have an amazing ecosystem, everything very clear, nice and clear. And we're happy to have you here because we all have dreams, but only some have the courage to follow them. Do you have the courage? Hope to see you back soon. So have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for your time. Hope to see you soon. And any doubts, we are free to explain you everything. All the best. It was a pleasure. Thank you for your time. See you next time.